Hello YouTube, Jay from Piano Centre Edmonton here, and on this week's edition of The Digital Guy, we are talking about the Roland home piano tone. You know, every Roland piano that we have in here, we absolutely love the factory piano sound that comes from Roland. We think it's best in class. We think it's industry leading. You know, the Roland home piano tone is generally regarded as one of the best in the industry, bar none. Now, we hold it to a very, very high standard, you see, as we are Steinway & Sons retailers as well. Every day we have access to the world's finest concert instruments. Right now, on our showroom floor right out there is a 9-foot Steinway & Sons Model D Concert Grand, simply the world's finest concert piano anywhere. So we undertook a bit of an experiment here, and what we did is we wanted to see, using the Piano Designer software, which is an app that you can have on your smartphone, how close we could get the Roland piano tone to the Steinway piano tone. So we took some time and we made some tweaks. We did per note and global tweaks to hammer voicing, to volume control, to some global tweaks and tweaks to the soundboard control, and again, all sorts of things that you can do within the Piano Designer app to just make some changes to the Roland piano sound to make it as close to that Model D as we possibly could. And we feel like we did a very, very good job of achieving that sound. You know, at Piano Centre, we talk about what makes a good piano good. And, you know, there's a nice, simple, easy way to figure out if a piano is in fact good. And you basically listen, and what you're listening for is a clarity of tone and sustain and color, but not so much color as to be distracting to the overall result. And you want that color to extend all the way to the lowest bass notes up to the highest treble notes. So some of the changes that we made, we found we added a little more clarity in the bass. When you play those big sustaining fortissimo low bass notes, the piano becomes extremely present. And you really, really hear the difference in some of the changes that we made. On the treble end of the piano, the changes are a little more subtle, but very, very, very Steinway-like in that you get that beautiful clarity, color, and tone and sustain all the way down to the pianissimo level. Playing mezzo piano and pianissimo on the adjusted engine that we've made certainly feels different than it does from the factory. It's really what sets a Piano Centre floor model apart from any other floor model out there in the industry. You know, our customers often tell us, well, we tried this same piano over at another store and it didn't sound nearly as good. Why is that? Well, that's because we put the time into making these pianos the absolute best that they can be, using, again, the world's finest concert pianos as a reference. Now, any one of our client families that take a Roland piano home are given the option to have the custom tweaks that we've made pre-installed or sent over so they can install it at their leisure at any time. It's one of the Piano Centre differences that we make. We invite you to come to the showroom, hear the difference between the Roland factory tone and our tweaked Roland factory tone, so you can really hear the difference for yourself. And if that's a tone that you'd like to have on your piano at home, of course, we are happy to supply it to you. We'll see you soon here at the store.